Hello folks, welcome to Action Angling. Today we're inside of my house again, but we are actually going to do some fishing. See, COVID-19 has ruined a lot of fishing spots for a lot of people, but the fact is, there's great fishing spots right inside your house. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. First of all, you got to downsize your equipment, just using an ice rod here, Rapture and the Barrow worm, a little teardrop head. I'm just going to take you to the spot, and it's a really good spot for browns, but you'll find other things in there too. Alright, it's a pretty small hole, but you'll find that it's a pretty good spot. Now you want to stay back so they can't see you in there. We're just going to drop that, right into the hole. Right in the deep water is where I find it's really good. You see there's a little bit of brown on the bottom there. That's actually structure. Alright, we're just going to jig that. We got to bite. On! Got one. We had a little camera flare there, and he's still on. Look at it. Yeah, there he is. A rainbow trout. Look at that. Not a brown today, a rainbow. And it's nice, because when you catch them in the spot, they tend to come already bagged, deheaded, and dressed. And you wouldn't believe how hard they fight, despite having no head. So, yeah, I think we could do a little catch and cook, since we're catching some fish today. Yeah, let's go in the kitchen and cook this guy up. So we got our trout all cleaned up here from the spot, and there he is. I'm going to wash this out a little bit more. We're not going to do nothing fancy today, just basically the easiest and, in my opinion, the best way to cook a trout, a small one anyway. I mean, if he's bigger, he may not cook so well in a frying pan like he is, but we're just going to cook him just like this. Chipotle mango spice, of course. Gonna coat him up real good on the outside. Get those spices caked down there. He's nice and wet, so that should stick on there pretty good. Get on the inside too. Make sure that flavor gets right into the meat when you cook it. On the other side. Spices. And you can use any spice you like, of course, but chipotle mango is absolutely my favorite for just about anything. Steak, pork chops, anything. Chicken, trout, bowfin, muskie, all good with chipotle mango spice on them. Alright, we're going to turn our frying pan on to medium heat. It's a little bit lower than medium heat actually. I want to cook kind of slow because it's pretty thick. You want the heat to go through the meat. And if you use a gas stove, you can taste the meat, not the heat. Alright, I think she's sufficiently heated up now. I'm going to add a generous portion of butter. The more the merrier. Okay, it's not that hot yet. Let me try this. Melt all that butter everywhere in there. Oh yeah. The more butter the merrier, as I always say, in every facet of life. And if you can get chocolate coated butter, that's even better. No shortage of butter in there. You simply throw the trout in there and watch her cook. Alrighty, she's done. You can tell when the skin starts coming off and starts flaking apart that the fish is cooked. Grab me a plate. This is just lunch, so I'm not making any side dishes. I'm just going to eat the fish. And we'll deal with that later. So the great thing about when you cook fish like that, a lot of people get turned off by leaving the skin on and bones in and everything. But it's actually just going to fall right off the bone. after cooked. You want to get rid of that dark meat, unless you really like fishy taste. I do not. There's going to be a lot more of it in the tail section. And dark meat you can just scrape out, as with the rest of the fish. And just scrape out, now watch. There's the bones separating from the flesh. Well, rainbow trout, it's a very popular trout to eat, but I think that's just because they're really commonly farm raised. People get them from the grocery store. But it's not my favorite. It's kind of a weak tasting trout actually, but if you're new to eating trout this way, this would be the species I would choose. Brown trout, really good doing this way. Well, my favorite is brook trout. Unfortunately, I don't have any of those thawed. I do have a couple in the freezer from last year. But, yeah. If you're really, really afraid of bones in your fish, this wouldn't be the best way to cook, because you will come across a couple of bones that don't flake off. But most of them will. And I mean, obviously, like, look at the size of these rib bones. You're going to know. You're not going to choke on that. As long as you chew your food, you're not going to choke on that. There will be some of the Y bones in the top here. In the back meat. Those are a little bit smaller. But they generally stick right to the spine. Actually, if I was cooking on a campfire, you can literally pull the spine out with your hands. Just like that. And if you do it like that, scrape all your meat out of there like that, you can actually make it like canned tuna where it's flaked. Easy to make sandwiches or whatever. But yeah, pretty much just falls all off the spine there. Like that. And just pull that out, set it aside. Couple of bones in there. Pull your fins off. Pull your skin off. Dark meat. Yes, it's a little bit of effort, but number one, you don't waste any fish this way. And you get the full taste experience of the trout. I don't like filleted trout. Excellent lunch. Really good portion of trout there. I know this was just a little short video. I asked on social media if you guys wanted to see me cook and eat a trout. So that was what today was for. It's not a full episode, obviously. Hopefully, there's a couple days left in the week before Friday. If it doesn't rain too much tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully we'll have some more actual fishing footage for a real episode later on in the week. Fishing for what? I don't know, but yeah, hopefully some real, actual fishing will be coming later on in the week. Not in my toilet. Thank you very much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and hit all of your friends that don't do the same from a distance. Use a broom handle. I love you. We'll see you next time.